This is a high-level introduction to the demo project, which is being conceived not only by myself, but a team of folks who we will make sure get the credit they deserve. I'm going to be very brief. You can pause this at any point and read the slides if you like, but we are trying to solve several challenges at once. We've been challenged to consider customer-facing demos, whether it be a truck or a trailer or something like that, where we can take the product solutions to the customers. But we have a challenge at ProFace in that we have distributors who are Schneider distributors, and we have those that are not Schneider distributors. So how do we come up with a demo that will work for everybody? In depth on those challenges, we have this year in ProFace, we are calling the first half a recovery operation based on the challenges that we've presented for ourselves in moving our business on top of a supply chain challenge. And the second half, we're looking for growth. My goal would be to have a demo trailer ready to go for the second half, if at all possible, and but we have some other milestones that we can hit as well. Quick peek at the challenge that was laid down. Here is an example of a marvelous but Schneider-based demo truck, which will be problematic for our non-Schneider distributors. But we've been challenged. We need more like this, management believes, and I couldn't agree more, and we're going to try and do something like that. Coincidentally, as an example, and certainly not a limitation, we have Lakewood Automation, one of our non-Schneider distributors, who actually have a trailer. This is not the trailer. This is an identical trailer that I was able to find pictures of. Obviously, I've added the logos to it just to give you an idea. But this is kind of our prototype, our straw man that we are working with. All these ideas could be adapted to different hardware. Not going to talk much about West Virginia at this point. However, my personal interest would be to have this attention getter to spur interest and business in West Virginia, where we are certainly not getting done what we need to get done. So putting these challenges together and working from experience that I have in putting demos, demo rooms, demo trucks, and training facilities together in the past, my thought is to automate the trailer itself such that you don't go into the trailer to see things. You actually operate outside of the trailer. That will make more sense as we go a little farther down the line. And for the interest factor, coincidentally, we have a couple of things going on. Not only is there the solar eclipse shown coming next year, there's also another eclipse coming right about through there, right through George Cottle's territory. In fact, there is a coincidence at right about at San Antonio, Texas, where they will experience both of these eclipses, one coming in October of this year, and then this one shown in April of next year. At the same time, Schneider is introducing an electric vehicle charging turnkey solution, as shown, which will use battery power and DC power to charge electric vehicles faster than you can do it with standard equipment at your home. So how can we leverage all of this at one time? And here's the idea. Making the trailer itself a an aimable solar collector to charge the onboard batteries and in turn charge vehicles of attendees who might come. Don't know how many electric vehicle attendees we could have come to, say, an open house, but it is an interesting offer in any case. And at the same time, I would propose to develop and run a true data collection project, which would compare the solar collection capability of the panel, which can be aimed with servo control of the panel itself. And then down here, we can very slowly, because we're tracking the sun, none of this has to happen fast, actually twist the trailer around an axis, giving us 2 axes of motion. We ought to be able to follow the sun quite directly that way and compare the power collection to an identical solar panel, which has been aimed as best we can, but remains in one position. So we would use this incoming data to drive interesting information on a Blue Open Studio Andon style large screen. And then below that, we would have 2 screens, one a blue HMI, ideally an outdoor unit, which obviously will showcase our ability in the outdoors to operate in direct sunlight, or in this case, we won't have to deal with direct sunlight if the trailer is pointed the right way. All of this will be in shade, which could work to our advantage, but obviously the high brightness of that screen will be impressive. So we'd show blue on the one side, and we'd show GP Pro on the other side, where we may show the ladder logic that is being run in an LT unit, which is actually controlling the trailer itself. And then above, having a SCADA display showing whatever top level information we'd like to show, and perhaps a split screen. I'd like to see a camera on the touch panel to show what is actually going on at the same time. But lots of possibilities there. Here's an example of a actual physical piece of paper or an invitation that could be sent out non-contact, giving examples of how an event like this could be marketed. So, lunch and learn, bring your EV for a fast charge. A poker run would allow us to ensure that people move around the rest of the displays at the event and give away prizes at the end. And to the extent that we can do this in our time frame where eclipsing is of interest, it is very cheap and easy to print up a whole bunch of eclipse glasses, which we could then hand out to any attendees. So those are the ideas. We are open to further ideas and look forward to speaking to anyone about this project. Thank you.